Previously on Alan Wake. I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Episode 4, The Truth.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Oh God.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman.
Ah.
I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
But we're alive. Somebody fished me out of the lake.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
We're in the lodge then. Oh, remember last episode? We still had one page about the lodge, about me trapping myself in here with a dark presence. There's a typewriter. They want me to write. Oh.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
His clinic is the lodge, right? Okay. He thinks I'm crazy. But I'm not crazy. Creator's Dilemma. The engaging new book by Emil Hartman, PhD, the author of the best-selling Creative Flow. His groundbreaking techniques, engagement therapy, and the flow, explained in his own words. Now available in bookstores across the country. Sorry about your nose, man. I guess that's from me. But I'm kind of wondering how I got here. 'Cause the last thing I noticed, I was drowning in a lake. Emerson. They've got a TV and they've got an Xbox copy of Night Springs. Not Alan Wake, but Night Springs. Oh, and it's made by Remedy. Death Rally. Was that also a Remedy game? A really old school one? Well, somebody was having fun making a game or a maze here. Emerson. It's a really small town. Do we know an Emerson?
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage
Why would you say that?
creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
Ah, he specializes in treating artists. Remember back at the police station, we walked in on him and, was it Sarah or the person at the front desk, talking about Thor and Odin. So those guys were rock musicians, and I guess they're his patients too. There's gotta be a thermos here. Oh, a painter. Canvases, but no painting to be done. Huh. The soul. No? What? What? What are you looking at? Anderson! It was Thor and Odin Anderson, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, that... I don't like that. Kinda reminds me of Death Stranding. Ugh. He's crossing his legs. Well, at least it's morning time again. Could be worse. But my wife is still missing. And the police.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
Your mind's voice is exceptionally clear, though. That's good, I guess. I think I might be tempted to believe that, but then you think about the manuscript. How do you explain that we're seeing words before they happen? Or are you telling me that that's part of the hallucination too? Everything is gated here. They think I'm crazy.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Ask Barry! He saw the birds go crazy too. And what's going on with Rose right now? Is that all part of my hallucinations? I'm not gonna let you be the judge of that. This place seems more like a medieval castle. Oh, I think we saw a picture of this inside. A compass. Or a clock. A watch. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there is a miracle illuminated. Thomas Zane. In the memory of a dear friend and a poet. A poet. Thomas Zane. Wait, who built this lodge? Do we know? He didn't build this lodge, right? He just kind of took it over, and he's using it. You keep walking, dude. Don't have to wait for me.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I can't
I dug my
do it
nails
by
into the palms of my
myself.
hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery.
For a therapist, I feel like his words are really aggressive. It's very much, you gotta listen to exactly what I say, and that's how you'll get better. I don't know, I'm not a therapist, but is that really the best way to do it? This seems so... It's refuting everything about Alan. It's not, hey,
Come along. Let's go inside.
we'll work together and figure this out. It's, stop it, you're hallucinating. Do what I say.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Scary, scary, scary.
Emerson,
The Night Springs poster guy.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay, sorry. Ew.
that's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video
Elbow strike.
games.
Ooh,
It's
yeah.
trash, of course, but it does involve
get him
some
to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
Listen to the way this guy talks. My therapeutic methods. Me.
Come, Alan, this way.
Oh, hello.
Oh, whoa.
I've painted you.
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
Yeah?
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better.
Well, I don't know if it looks much like me. I feel like there's a few many...
I guess I'd better start wrapping this up.
Yeah.
The storm is almost here. Look at that. I'd hate to be out there tonight.
And I'm probably gonna be out there tonight. Hey, the rockers! They're here! I don't think this painting looks much like me. There's a few too many wrinkles, but hey, it looks good. It just doesn't look like me, that's all. I guess he was working on the Night Springs video game. Staff only. Patient rooms. Patient rooms? Did we just come from here? Oh, I don't like this. There's a generator here.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony.
This is basically saying we're gonna come back later, and there's gonna be no lights.
The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
You see that? Came here for a reason. Another QR code? Hold on. What's this one say? There's so many in here. I like the paintings. The bear rug, not so much. Okay, let me see what this says. Oh, alanwake.com. I'm already playing. Spooky. Oh my god! 2 in the same location, roughly. Okay, this is how we get out. It's the front door. What was that? What am I reading? Oh, I read it already. It's right here. Why is this guy putting this in his own lodge? Everyone here is already here. We don't need to be reminded of this. Yeah? Huh.
Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
I have been writing? Welcome to the Cauldron Lake Lodge. We're here to give you the specialized help you need. However, please observe the following. Please ask friends and family to schedule visits beforehand to ensure they don't interfere with your therapy and our periods of creativity. Also, please respect your fellow patients' need for privacy and personal space, especially when they're engaged by their creative processes. Be patient. Typically, our patients have long-term creative problems, and they won't be solved overnight. Give yourself permission to take the time you need. Bear in mind that you're voluntarily receiving treatment that has been specially tailored for you. Engagement therapy, trademark, and its sister method, the flow, work best when you're actively engaged in shaping them. If you have any concerns, please don't hesitate to voice them. I want to get out of here, please. Who's even paying for my thing anymore? If my wife is really dead and she's the one who organized this. I'm not paying you.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
Same.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Remember that one manuscript page about...
Oh, that won't do.
Oh.
I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
No.
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson farm. Valhalla!
Wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
Oh, where did you put it? Thanks, I guess.
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, you got any booze on you?
No. Sorry,
We have a
guys.
stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula, local ingredients, medicine, clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
I just noticed leather patches on the elbows. That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just
Sorry.
lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She
Barbara
used
Jagger?
us all, taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens, what were they? Memory and thought, the hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god.
Nightmares shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and raw. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other rider.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, goddammit.
They're mistaking me for Thomas
So
Zane.
tired. Built the farm close to the lake, a place of power.
We had parties there, man. You should go there and have a party.
I will sometime. Thank you for the invite.
Bob Balder threw the app through the window. Hit that hippie chick in the back of the head. 15 stitches and a concussion. Bob's dead now. Leukemia.
Stitches, snitches, and narcs, man. Bad scene.
That's Mjolnir.
I'm tired, man. So tired.
They all knew each other back in the 70s. Thomas Zane, Barbara Jagger, Cynthia Weaver, the Andersons.
I want to go home.
And they really are making more sense than Dr. Hartman. They seem to know about the lake having power, and from what they're saying here, Thomas Zane opened something because of Barbara Jagger. Was it really Barbara Jagger though, or whoever's controlling her, the Dark Presence? And now that there's another writer here, maybe the Dark Presence is taking advantage of that to, I don't know, fully open it and get out? Get out of the lake? Thomas Zane's writing an assistant.
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He too had a way with words.
Emil Hartman? Oh. Emil Hartman was Zane's assistant? That could explain why the watch outside was saying, "Oh, to my dear friend, blah blah blah." I thought you gave me the address to the farm. No, I guess not. Sounds like Thomas Zane also used a typewriter, but back in the 70s, he was probably using one because there were only typewriters back in the day. Whereas when I'm using it, I'm trying to be hipster or something. You were gonna fix the light?
You can't hurt a nightmare because all dreams are only imagination. They're only in your head and they're not there when you wake up. So you can't wake up because I'm in charge now and I don't want to disappear. My nightmare is the publisher people who want to make a contribution so they can say they made a contribution. And then we end up with mullets in there because they think mullets are funny, but it wasn't supposed to be about mullets. And now it's about mullets. And when it's in slow motion, they call it mullet time because the numbers rumors came back from marketing that mullet time is the hook we needed to go big in the target demographic. And they're not even kidding. They say it all like serial killers with straight faces and smiles. My nightmare is the writers who want to make everything from the characters to the toasters talk all the time and express their feelings so they won't shut up. And the writers won't shut up either because they have feelings too. And I have to listen to them because they're not scared of me. And everyone should just shut up. Shut up. Shut up. But I don't see nightmares anymore because I'm too scary for them. I take 2 pills every morning and 1 with every meal and 4 when I go to bed. And that makes me the scariest nightmare of all.
I feel like Remedy's taking a few digs at a lot of things there. Publisher is not doing too much. In Tenebras, Caden. Caden? Kader. Cauldron Lake Lodge, 1912. I don't know what the Latin means.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
I don't feel like a respected patient here at all. Hey, Wake! Go right in your room. What am I, a child? Oh my god.
Wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think. There's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
The magic that the lake has is to give power to the creators here. And since my ability is to write, it means that whatever I write comes true. And now the Dark Presence wants me to use that to do something. But I don't really have a choice in it.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down.
We're having a party down there.
Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Where the hell did he get a damn hammer?
I don't know.
Hammer's up! Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, witch!
Mjolnir.
Afraid of the
Oh,
crazy
what about the
brothers, are
generator?
ya? Not so weak now, are we?
What's happening down there?
Well, things are unraveling fast.
Oh my god.
Nah.
Where'd this come from? Barry in the lodge.
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
No, these are not good people. Barry, be careful.
It's my storm! I'm taking it!
The Anderson brothers are up to something.
We're on a comeback tour, baby!
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. And if she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office room from Sinclair.
I was gonna say before, at the dining room, that, hey, we read a page last episode about how Tor took a hammer to whack the nurse in the head. And there it is. So we can even get pages that foretell things in other episodes.
Stage is all yours, Tom! Seize your destiny!
That is a real hammer! That's not Mjolnir, oh my god. Where's everybody else?
Come out and face the music, Birch! It's time to pay the piper!
Oh, Birch hit himself! You kidding me?
Maybe you could come out.
I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Hartman's office would be...
We were on the road, man! You think we haven't seen
As much as I want to stay and listen, I think now's the best time for us to get in there and grab the pages.
Let me out of here! Hartman, do you hear me?
Oh!
I'm gonna sue your crazy
Barry.
quack ass to slip!
Barry's already
Markings on
here.
the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Hold on. Whoa, that looks a lot like a Taken.
Really? Okay, that's how...
Mott fails Hartman.
Hartman wasn't happy. Mott could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
Hartman is Mott's boss.
Play it! It'll be hardball!
Oh.
Wait, you're seriously, man?
Okay, hold on, Barry, hold on. Oh, then Hartman knows about the power stuff and the magic stuff, for sure. Yeah, but then what is he doing with me? That is definitely a Taken. The creator's here. None of them are crazy. I don't think so. It's probably because we're all being influenced by the lake.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake. What would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems, always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him, and we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words.
Yeah.
The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
Probably even the first one, where she was like, "Help, Alan," or I don't know what she said in the phone call. That's why it sounded so weird. We've been keeping our wife in the dark. Our wife who's scared of the dark. Well, keeping her in the dark metaphorically. At least I'm not a wife beater, but it does seem like our marriage is not... It's not really going that well, but we love each other. Yeah, that part is for certain. That is a terrible photo. That's Mott!
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
This is a horrible photo. Who took this? Oh my god, but... where's Hartman now? Oh, Barry. We gotta get out of here. And it's nighttime again. Huh?
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Barry! Man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that vet gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
You shoulda wrecked her shrine in her bedroom. I think that one would hurt more. Okay. Yeah. It's good that we have Barry here, actually, because he's our agent, right? He's the kind of guy that's like, I know all of my legal rights, so you better not touch me. And that's the perfect kind of person to deal with that crazy FBI guy. Because that guy doesn't know any sort of boundaries. It's just sitting here.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
And more. He's been collecting some too.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability in mind.
Whoa! Wait, what? Are you okay, Alan? Hold on, we can read some pages first. Hartman watches Wake fall.
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach.
Ah, you know the whole plan? It really wasn't that we just somehow coincidentally came to this place, because Alice was trying to find someone to help me out. So she found Hartman, who knows about the magical powers of the lake. So he says, Alice, bring your husband here. And that's really what really kickstarted everything. It's not a coincidence. Hartman knew about this. But I'm not sure if he's gonna survive this.
Presence would be on you in a moment. I had to find a way out.
Oh jeez! I don't have a flashlight! Oh, God. Thor? Odin? Oh! Oh, the generator! The generator! That's still not a flashlight, though. Oh my God, look out the window. Everything, die! Yes! Why did we get Barry to leave us, though? We should be leaving together. I hope he's getting a car and waiting for me. Oh God, I gotta do it again. Look out the window! Come on. We don't have a flashlight, so we can't leave here until this is done. Come on. I feel like there's still a few. But I think I can probably outrun the rest. So if I just go now. Especially while the light is still here. Ow! Now, now, now! Oh god. Okay, that's nice. Whoa, whoa. Is this how I'm supposed to do it? Oh god. TV don't want to turn on? Hartman's mission.
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
Ah, see? He's controlling everybody here. The people here aren't crazy about the lake magical stuff, but if you look at the Anderson brothers, they do have some recognition troubles because they thought I was Thomas Zane, but still, they're not all crazy. Oh, well, we gotta get out of here, though. What about the TV? What? That looks like a real ad. What? Like racing cars in Japan? What the hell is this? Mustang Drift, Japan. Okay, that was bizarre. Oh, these are just ads.
Access to thousands of applications.
No, we're not watching this.
Verizon Wireless.
Ah! We gotta go, we gotta go. I can't believe they put a Verizon ad in the middle of us escaping from the lodge. Are you kidding me? Oh, shoot. Oh, open please. Please open. Preferably before I die. Yeah, come over here, come over here. Yeah, go, 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 go. Oh, shoot! Whoo! Go! Are you kidding me? What? Please don't, please don't. Oh, I need you to break open the door too. If you don't come out, I can't break open this. Do you want to just come out for real? You're having a little bit of trouble with this. I don't want to get hit on purpose, but I mean, this door has got to open. Barry's waiting for me. Barry's waiting for me. Come on, come on. Oh, this is gonna be hard. Okay, stand right here. Stand right here. Yes! Go!
Ow, ow! I'm here!
Yeah, yeah! I thought you left without me. Okay, we have a moment of rest. Yes! Yes! Haha!
Hey, come on! We gotta get going!
1 second, Barry! I gotta find some manuscript pages to save my wife because we need it, okay? And that's actually probably true, though. Have I really been writing these pages, though? That 1 week when I was possessed, was I here? The timeline is so vague because we don't know anything. Barry!
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al.
You gonna be okay?
Oh, God! Look at the house, Al! Look out!
Okay, we're not looking, we're not looking. Let's go, let's go. Who wants to come here? I'll get you before I go.